Hi, I'm Maya. I am part of the Chemical Engineering RU here at UF. I'm currently going into my senior year of Chemical Engineering, so hopefully graduating in May of 2023 at the Florida Institute of Technology. After I graduate, I plan on going into industry for a couple years and then looking into getting my PhD after I've been doing that for a little bit. While being a part of this program at UF, I have been doing research on the photoelectrochemistry of polymer semiconductors for solar fuel applications. So pretty much what I've been doing is working with organic semiconductors. So most of the time when you think of polymers, it's plastics, which don't really conduct electricity very well, but there has been developments with polymer semiconductors. The benefit of using polymer semiconductors is that while inorganic semiconductors have a high efficiency, they are expensive to make and not made out of abundant material, whereas polymer semiconductors, mostly carbon-based, are inexpensive to make and fairly easy to fabricate. So I was fabricating those some this semester using a spin coater in the lab, creating a film on a glass pane, and then testing the photoelectrochemical properties of the polymer semiconductor to see if it is viable to be used. Another benefit of using these polymer semiconductors is that because they have photoelectrochemical properties, we are able to use natural lights like the sun to help the amount of energy that needs to be put into these semiconductors for them to then be used in the solar fuel applications, which is things like water splitting to create hydrogen gas. Overall, this summer I've been having a really good time learning about photoelectrochemistry because I knew nothing about it before I came here, so it's definitely a fun learning opportunity. Got to learn and work with something that I knew nothing about beforehand. I've also been enjoying the different planned trips that the programs have put on, a couple of them being going to the Kennedy Space Center and St. Augustine. That was a ton of fun. But there's also planning to do around Gainesville that you can just plan yourself. We went to a spring. I got a membership with the Arts and Crafts Center here on campus and took a beginning throwing, like a pottery class. So that was a ton of fun. And there's just a lot that you can do on top of doing some really cool research. While doing research, I worked with Dr. Wande Choi, who is the PI of the lab, as well as Marlon Brutus, who was my PhD mentor. So I'd like to give a huge thank you to them. I really enjoyed having them as my mentors, as well as I'd like to thank UF for putting on and hosting these programs, as well as NSF for funding the Chemical Engineering REU.